baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for Kettle One, I don't settle for Goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunson loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. Bullet to my heart, I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. Only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they'll be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Hey y'all, what's smacking? How you crack-a-lacking? What's crack-a-lacking? How you macking? Happy Thursday, what's going on? Hey everybody. Hey London Michelle, hey Lioness Nala, hey Keith, hey Brown Eyes, hey LaWanda, hey Lil Unique, Lock and Key, of course, resub for the 11th time in 1 month, all of that. Hey Lakita, how you doing? Already, I got the lights turned off on me. Damn it, man. Damn it. I haven't even said nothing about no morning wood, getting high, getting stoned, nothing. I ain't even said none of that shit yet. We just getting started, right? So anyway, exactly. His first resub of the month. Because we know that there will be at least, this is what, early December? It's going to be at least 4 more resubs before the month is over. So yeah, I appreciate him though. I appreciate those numerous resubs because, you know, I mean, that helps my Twitch check, you know, every month. So yeah, thank you. Thank you. How y'all doing? How are you all doing? Right. You know what, LaWanda? Is it the fastest ever? I think it is. Okay, he says it's not, because y'all know it don't take much for him to turn the lights off on me. I don't know, like, I think I made it like 5 minutes in and you turned them off. That was like 1 minute, 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was definitely a minute.
Yeah, it was quick. It was real quick.
Quick on the trigger. Premature.
Yes, that was premature morning wood. Premature 4.6. Anyway. So listen, y'all. I am Lisa the X, aka Brown Whiskey Woman, aka Lisa the X. One and the same. She is me. I am her. We are we. It's all the same peoples. And I am coming to you live from Lock and Key Media Group Studios here in ATL, shawty. So, yeah, that's me. What's up? Hey, C-Love. So, listen, y'all. The last show that I did up in this joint was on Saturday. It was last Saturday. Hey, Eb. It was the check-in, which was a raid train. It was sponsored by Mimi Berry London. And Locke was sitting out here with me, and we was talking about morning wood because it was at 9 a.m. EST. And so that was our topic. So we talked about the health benefits of sex. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend that you go back and watch the VOD. It's there, and you will enjoy it, probably as much as we enjoyed it. So, a big thing about that show, without giving the whole thing away, because I really do want you to go back and watch the video on demand, was there was a statistic that I read, and it had to do with healthy ejaculation for men. I am going to read that statistic, and if you want all the context around it, go back and watch that VOD if you did not watch it, okay? If you weren't here for the show. But I'm going to read you the stat. Hey, Doctavius, how you doing? Hey, Collis So 6, how are you? I'm going to read it. Okay, I'm going to read this stat. This is what it says. One study found that people who averaged having 4.6 to 7 ejaculations a week were 36% less likely to receive a prostate cancer diagnosis before the age of 70. Now, let me tell y'all what the buzz and the discussion was about. We want to know, is 4.6 like a fraction of a nut? How did they come up with 4.6? Now, it was some really smart people in the chat, and they said it probably had to do with the number of people surveyed. It probably had nothing to do with the fraction of a nut busted. But we're 8th graders here, so we believe that, are they saying this is like just a fraction? Is it like, I don't know, some kind of spillage, some kind of partial something or other? We don't know. We don't really know. So 4.6 has become a thing around Twitch. So I want y'all here to be in the know. So if ever you see somebody just randomly drop in a chat 4.6, you know what they're talking about.
It started here first.
Here. Right here. And it was all started by K-Lock. It's all his fault. Hey, Joy, how you doing? And he turns off the lights on me
Why am I getting blamed?
Again.
Why am I getting blamed for this shit?
Because you're here, and I just feel like I should blame you. Like, you're here, and I'm here. So, hey, Miss KB, we're here together. So I just feel like I should blame you for it. Now, for real, this came from some medical study somewhere, something. I don't know. I left that part of the paper at home. But it was some people with doctorate degrees came up with this. It was medically reviewed by this woman. They had a doctorate degree, and she's a registered nurse. And this is what they came up with. So our resident Twitch doctor is right here with us to call us. So if you're averaging 4.6 to 7 ejaculations a week, you're 36% less likely to receive a prostate cancer diagnosis. So men folk, get to busting a nut. That's what I'm gonna say. Hey, Taste by Tosh, how you doing? And yeah, I mean, and what better way to start than with morning wood? I mean, it's there. You're ready. Go for the 4.6. Do that. Let's start with number 1. Right in the morning. That's my advice. So yeah. So London says something that she is not invited back here. I don't know what that was. I missed that because the last thing I see is salutations to Taste by Tosh. But obviously she said something. So yeah, there you go. There you go. But we're family, so I'll go back and read that. I also want to say on that show, I went back and watched the replay, y'all. It was just as much fun as when I was here. But you all's comments took that to a whole nother level. Like the scream that I scrumped in my house. Okay, watching those comments, y'all are hilarious. Y'all are my people. That's why. Hey, darling Nikki, how you doing? It was great. So yeah, go back and watch that. All right. Now he said the other 0.3 to 0.4 couldn't make it. Right? Like, are those the swimmers? What? Anyway.
And were they growers, not showers?
Were they growers, not sure? I mean, I don't know. Like, there's so much speculation and thought process around that. I don't know. I didn't know what to make of that. But we shared that statistic and it just took off all over Twitch. So yeah, and Morningwood was a thing so much. We got so much feedback, both K-Lock and I, that we have been talking about what we're going to do with that. Podcasts might be coming to you soon, entitled Morningwood.
This might be a thing. Just saying. Okay. And yeah, we'll see. Y'all pray for me, please.
Linus Nala said, she clapped. Hey, Linus Nala.
Pray for me. Just pray for your boy. Please.
Yeah, it might be a thing. I
might need reinforcements. I might need Malik or something.
You know. Ooh, that's a thought.
Might need Guzzle, Malik, Deliver.
Everybody. You just might need everybody. It'll be like all of them and me.
Man, I'm gonna need all kinds of reinforcements because this Jesus.
Muddling Morningwood. Oh, I like that. I like that, Natalie. I like that a lot. Muddling Morningwood. Yeah, we could do some things.
See, between the one thing we need to talk about from last week, from Saturday was Bearded Baritone.
Oh my gosh. His one-liners. He was our whole ad campaign.
That dude right there.
I hope he comes in here tonight, but if you just lurking someplace listening, dude, you were on it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all we can say. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, Lou draws. Yeah, he was on it. Go back and watch that. Seriously, that video on demand was excellent.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. So London says, so we smashing the wood with the muddle. I don't really think we should smash the wood literally with the muddle, but maybe we can use the muddle in other ways, and maybe we can smash. I mean, just saying. I'm just gonna put that out there. But the show before that, we got to talk about that. Because that one is one to watch too. So one of my favoriteest people in the whole wide world was right in this studio with me, London Michelle. Use the wood as your muddler. Now, I like that. That sounds good as hell, Collis. London Michelle was here in studio with me. She was a little tipsy at certain points, but she was very coherent throughout this whole thing. And she got a lot of things off her chest about modding and other things, you know, and I mean, we both did, right? Like we both did. We had discussion about the stuff that like really irritates us as mods and the people that come in, you know, look at me in the chat, highlighting shit. Like right on cue, Funklore should just come in here with his whole highlight. Hi, fam. And I don't know, maybe he will, but you know, all of the stuff that as mods we see people do, you know, the whole emote spamming. We talked about all of it. Streamers giving out their personal information, where they're going to be eating tacos, you know, right on the corner of, you know, Memorial and ML King. Like, stop doing that. Stop putting your personal information in the chat. And all of your other stuff, like we really don't give a shit that you're eating a bowl of Cheerios in your pajama pants while you're watching the stream. Nobody cares about that. Just enjoy your Cheerios in your pajama pants. Come in, sit down, listen to the music. And shut up. So yeah, Lil Unique said, careful who you summon. We're summoning Funklore. So yeah. Hey, Miss Yvonne, how you doing today? So we talked about all of that. And then believe it or not, y'all, we had even more. Because after the show, we talked some more and we was like, oh, we didn't even talk about that. We didn't talk about this. We didn't talk about that. So I'm here to tell you there will be a part 2. See? Funklore, Morewood. Funklore, you were supposed to highlight that shit. You forgot. You're slipping. But we will have a part 2 with London Michelle. You got a chance to see the London Stare. Full on, in person. All of that. So we had a really good time. That was a great show as well. So both of those VODs are up as well as other ones. But make sure you check it out, you know, because we be doing some fun shit over here. And I really want y'all to partake, you know. If you missed it, I don't want you to have FOMO. Go watch the VODs. All right, they're there. All right. So that's what we talked about Saturday and the show before that. And now we here today. So today, we are going from morning wood to getting stoned. So I am going to be talking about Dr. Stoner's Smoky Herb Whiskey. This is what it looks like.
Damn it, Natty.
What did Natty say? 4.6 to 4.20. Natty, you are on it. But this is it. This is Dr. Stoner's Herb Infused Whiskey, Smoky Herb. It is 42% alcohol by volume. I will get into some more specifics.
Do you see what they did there? 42.0.
Yes, I did. That was not lost on me. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about Dr. Stoner's Herb Infused Whiskey. I do want to state for the record, even though we are going to be talking about this, it is not infused with any type of cannabis, no THC, nothing like that. When they say herbs, they are actually talking about more so cooking herbs. And this is my first time tasting this. So you all will kind of get the whole blind taste test. I don't like it. Do I like it? And I do have a cocktail that I'm going to be making with it. So we'll see. I also want to take a minute because Lioness Nala is in here. I want to give her a shout out because Lioness Nala actually inspired me to break this out. She DM'd me and she asked me, had I ever tried this whiskey called Cold Cock? And I had to actually do a little research on it, but it's called Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. They no longer make it. I found that out, Lioness Nala. They don't make it anymore. But it is a herbal flavored whiskey. And so Nala actually DM'd me. I had this sitting on my shelf. So I told her, hey, I got an herbal whiskey. So she kind of pushed this to the forefront. So shout out, Lioness Nala. Thank you so much for the prompt. I appreciate it. I appreciate the idea prompt. So I busted out my Dr. Stoner's. So we are going to be smoking some wood again, like we did on Saturday. And I will be making a cocktail. I got a couple of videos that we're going to watch. We're going to talk a little bit about the benefits of marijuana. I am pro marijuana. I will say that. And then I'm going to make this drink. The drink is called Dr. Doctor. So this is going to be fun. But before I get into the drink and tasting and all of that good stuff, because I have like absolutely no glasses. We forgot that. But anyway,
sorry about that.
yeah, I know. How did that happen?
We got you.
But listen, y'all. I'm not allowed to hotbox the studio. What? Okay. Anyway, so we are gonna do something that we have to complete. This is like a task here on our list. I want to talk about Beats for a Cure because today D-Man actually did the wrap up where he gave the totals, the individual totals for everyone who participated. He talked about, basically the people that brought in the top donations and then the overall total. So can we take a look at that overall total real quick? And then I'm going to get into what I need to get into specific to my stream. Okay. I think I know what it is, but it may have changed. And I want to say, while we're pulling up the total, thank you to everybody who participated. Thank you to everybody who attended the live event, who watched the stream of the live event, who gave their energy, support in any way, any form, who donated. If you were present, you were a part of it. And so I want to say thank you. I want to thank you to everybody that donated to me specifically. I am grateful. I was not DFL. I was so worried and concerned about that, but I actually did raise $1,005. So I'm really proud of myself for that. So this is the total, $56,010. Y'all put some hearts, some claps in the chat for yourself because we did that. We did that. That was us. That was us. Of course, D-Man is the maestro. He's the orchestrator of all of this. And I mean, just look at how his effort has grown through the years. In addition, they had Giving Tuesday. We don't know the results from Giving Tuesday yet, but a lot of people entered Giving Tuesday for us possibly to get an additional $10,000, which would be absolutely fantastic. So I'm super excited about that. And I hope a Twitch person wins that. That would be so great. But the campaign has concluded already. D-Man is getting things ready for next year. So I'm super excited about it. I do know that there will be a switch in the order of things. The live event will come first, and then the Twitch streaming event is going to come afterwards. So that's going to be a little bit different, but the date is October 25th. Make sure you put that on your calendar, please, because you want to be there. It was absolutely awesome. That's in Cleveland, Ohio. So make sure that you do that. That would be absolutely great if you can attend and of course participate. So yeah. So I'm so proud of that.
And you might get to see Lisa in a wig and a bra in person.
You might. You might get a chance to see that. Hey, Mr. Nate, because y'all know I have to outdo myself with the whole bra thing. Y'all do realize that. Like, it was pink and it had sequins and I might have to add some lights. I mean, I might get a bedazzler for Christmas. Maybe Santa will bring me one. I mean, yeah, we might have to show that video just to give them a little tease, right? Of, yeah, let's roll it. Let's roll it. Let's watch that video from the live of me in my pink bra. Bring on Panky.
Get it, Lisa. Give them all that brown whiskey.
Shout out to the Mega Mod right here.
And y'all, he had no clue that I was going to do that. He had just started his set. His whole set got derailed, okay? Because then after that, people started throwing shoes up there, and LV was like challenging us for every shoe, thrown up here, we'll give a donation and a match. So, and then several people came in and started doing matches. Holly, ML Thomas, there were a lot of other people that matched. I mean, it was great. So one day he's going to do that set. He said he was going to do it on the stream. The set that he was supposed to play for Beats for a Cure, but we had a lot of fun. So yeah, so I am definitely going to, y'all saw the bra, it's going to be bigger and better. Okay, well, it might not be bigger. It's going to be better. I just thought about that. It's going to be better because I think that I've reached my peak with growth. So I don't really think they're going to get any bigger, but anyway.
Hercules.
I really need you to not do that right now, Lock and Key Media. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Anyway, regroup. Back on track. Anyway.
Hold on.
I think I snorted.
Hold on. I'll do the honors for myself on this one.
I think I snorted. That's for him. London.
That is the inside jokes of inside jokes.
Oh my God. So anyway, I promise that anyone who donated in my stream, my face is hot as shit, right? Like, anyway. Woo. Okay. I promise that everybody who entered, anyone who gave a donation to my stream specifically, I was going to enter you into a contest, a drawing for Beats for a Cure merch. So first of all, hey Holly, players mess up, okay, and I messed up. So let me just tell you how I messed up. We still gonna do this thing. I did not know that they were going to take the Beats for a Cure merch offline at the end of November. I didn't know that, right? So I am like frantically texting G-Man today. Like, fam, can I call you? Can we talk? And he was like, yeah, I'm on my way. I got like 15 minutes, but call me. So I call him and we have a little chit chat. I am going to make this happen. Okay, I'm going to just tell you that. I am going to make sure that whoever's name I pull gets a Beats for a Cure shirt or some type of merchandise. It may not be, the wide variety of things you could have chosen. And I will tell you, I promise that you're going to get a t-shirt or some type of merch. And even if I have to kind of make it up to you next year, I will make sure that I retain your name and the information. So I am going to be drawing. I put all of the names into this. This is my pimp cup. This is my chalice. Okay, and y'all see it says Trickster. That's one of my many nicknames that was given to me by LV. He calls me Trickster. And long ago in a galaxy far, far away, we did a stream. We did a players ball. And Hal and I were actually on stream together. And I had a whole pimp get up. And yeah, and I had a hat and a wig. And this was my chalice. So yeah, hey Salmus, how you doing today? So I put all of the names inside of my pimp chalice. And I'm going to pull a name out of here randomly. Yeah, Locke, you can draw it. That'd be perfectly fine. Come on. So yeah, the things y'all didn't know about me, right? That I have a chalice. And the winner is Jay Dingle. So I will be reaching out to Jay Dingle. Okay, Miss KB, you just brought up the player haters ball last weekend. Yeah, Jay Dingle is the winner. That's what it says, Jay Dingle. It is winter. Winter is coming. But Jay Dingle, I know that she comes in here from time to time, but I will reach out to her and make sure that she gets her prize. So, yeah. So let me put that to the side so I can make sure I keep that. But, yeah, this is strictly a prop. I don't know. Maybe I'll pour something in it, but that's a prop. But I'll put that. Oh, and it's actually, I'll give you the whole thing. It's Trickster X. Y'all see that? Trickster X. That's my pimp name. Okay. Anyway. So I'm gonna put that over to the side. So let's get into this whiskey. I'm gonna tell you about Dr. Stoner's, and then I'm actually gonna be giving it a taste. Linda said, I don't know, Jay Dingle ain't here. Pick again. No, you don't have to be present to win. I want to be fair. And then considering I don't know how many shirts I can get right now, let me go with that, because I'll be doing really good if I can get one. So anyway, that is the name with Funky on. So today I am talking about this Dr. Stoner's Herb Infused Whiskey. So again, shout out to Lioness Nala for the idea. This is 84 proof. It comes in about $35. It contains no THC or CBD. Okay, so CBD is the cannabis. THC is the ingredient that basically gives you the high from weed, but it does not contain any of those. It is distilled from grain. It comes out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, and is made by Blackbird Distillers. It's a small batch, which there's no real definition for what small batch means. But it's a light whiskey with 19 fresh herbs plus 4 charred herbs to give it the smoke flavor. Dr. Stoner also makes a herb vodka, 3 tequilas, a rum, and some ready-to-drink cocktails. The partakers of Dr. Stoner's are called Buddies. That's BUDEES, Buddies, right? So let me tell you about Dr. Stoner. First of all, his real last name is Stoner. That's a real deal. His first name is Craig, not Bucky's, Buddies. Bud, as in Bud. Hey, DJ Moni G, how you doing? That's his real last name. His first name is Craig. And he's a real doctor. He was a dentist for 30 years. And he turned from filling teeth to filling bottles. That is what he says. That's his self-proclaimed message. And he started this in 2017. And if you go and look up Dr. Stoner, this man looks just like Santa Claus. Like the pictures that you see. Yeah, he looks like Santa Claus. He looks just like Santa Claus. So, I mean, with the twinkle in his eye and everything, like it was amazing. And how he got the idea for this is really interesting. Hey, Drea. He said that he was taking a bike ride through the Badlands of South Dakota. And if you've never been to the Badlands of South Dakota, it's beautiful. Actually, I have been. And they call it the Badlands because this is just like, I guess, a nerdy side note, I guess, is because back in the day, it was horrible to travel through there. So that's why it was called the Badlands. But anyway, he stopped at a bar after riding his bike, and he was talking to a waitress. And the waitress had a marijuana leaf necklace on, and she had a 420 tattoo on her wrist. And that just kind of got his mind working and got his whiteboard going, right? You're right, the Badlands are beautiful. And he said, he was kind of interested in distilling a spirit, but he was trying to figure out kind of how to make it work. What were the parameters? And of course, the Food and Drug Administration will not allow you to put anything illegal into, products, especially not into liquor. And now we know now that some places marijuana is legal. But at the time that he created it, It was not. So he was riding on a plane and he met a guy that was a civil engineer. This guy was sitting next to him. And they struck up a conversation. And the guy was telling him, the civil engineer guy was telling him how he thought about distilling something. And he was thinking about making a 5-grain whiskey. Most of the time, whiskey is made from 3 grains. But he said he was thinking about that. So Dr. Stoner said, you know what? I was thinking about making a whiskey too, but I wanted to do something that was like herbal based or herbal infused. So basically they put their minds together and this is what they came up with. Dr. Stoner's. And he pretty much said with a name like Stoner, you know, what else could he do, right? He couldn't do anything but this. So it is a herb infused whiskey. Again, does not contain any THC, no CBD, so you can basically drink it. You don't have to worry about failing a drug test because you're not. So I will be tasting this. I am going to see what this tastes like. And I'm going to give you all my blind reaction on this. And then I'm going to be making a drink that's directly from the website. It is called Dr. Doctor. Now, I'm altering it slightly because the recipe does call for Dr. Stoner's vodka. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. But I do have a little teaser for you about some vodka that I'm actually going to be talking about on this stream next year. Believe it or not. Y'all stay tuned for that. I'm going to give you the teaser on it. So, y'all get your emotes ready because I'm about to taste it. Hey, Blue Majesty, how you doing? I'm about to taste this. So I am going to get my little tasting cup out, which is right over here. I know I have one of those. Or at least I think I do. You just got to hear me make noise. That's my little communion cup. And we're going to see what this tastes like. So Dr. Stoner's. Plastic cork. That's what it looks like. It smells nice. Say that. So I'm going to pour it up. Ooh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It had a nice gurgle to it. I'm going to just tell you that. And I'm thinking, do I need to read the bottle? I think I kind of told you all everything about it, though. Yeah, 84 proof smoky herb whiskey, Dr. Stoner's. That's it. All right. So y'all ready? It doesn't smell very much like alcohol. I actually smell the herbs. What I smell very strongly is cut grass. Believe it or not, it smells like cut grass to me. I know it smells like cut grass, but then also I sort of smell kind of like oregano and rosemary. That's what I'm getting. So here we go. I like it. It's very different. Very different. It tastes a little bit medicinal as it kind of goes through to the back of the throat, I'll say. But first, kind of when it first hits the palate, I get the herbs. Like I'm tasting like the cilantro. I'm tasting rosemary. I can tell that there's something smoked in there. The whiskey part isn't really strong, but then as it kind of traveled further back to the throat, I guess, further back on the tongue, it started to have more of a medicinal taste, which kind of makes sense because of the herbal base. It also reminded me a little bit of like herbal tea. especially if you have a stronger root, like maybe licorice or something like that. Now, it's not tasting like licorice, but it has like a stronger hit, I would say. But I do like it. I do like it. I have to say, on a scale from 1 to 5, I think I might give it maybe a 3.5, maybe a 4, maybe 3.5. And the reason why is because of that medicinal kind of after bite that I'm getting on it. I think it's going to be really good in a cocktail. Okay, I think it is. Yeah, it. I don't know if I would say it tickled the throat, but it sort of tastes like, you know, if you got a cough or you got a little congestion, I believe this would knock it out. I'm gonna just be honest. I believe this would take care of it.
So would it be good for a hot toddy?
Yes, I do think it would be good for a hot toddy. Most definitely. I think it would. Yeah, they recommended that it be chilled, which I chose not to chill it, you know, so it may be a little bit better chilled because sometimes chilling something does alter the taste a bit. It's sort of like, you know, drinking Fireball. Okay, Fireball's not my favorite, but Fireball cold is a lot better than Fireball at room temperature. So, yeah, maybe it might make a difference. But I think in a hot toddy, it would probably be pretty damn good. And it probably would do something for you. I don't know exactly what. I agree. I don't like Fireball either. There are a lot of other cinnamon flavored whiskeys that are a lot better than Fireball. So, yeah. London says she's surprised I didn't get the lights turned off on me after that back of the tongue comment. Yeah. So I'm going to make a drink. Again, it is called Dr. And I'm going to read the ingredients to you because I am altering it a little bit. This is on their website, the Dr. Stoner's website, and it says it's 1 1/4 ounce of Dr. Stoner's smoky herb whiskey, 3/4 ounce of the fresh herbal vodka, 3 ounces of sweet and sour, and 2 ounces of orange juice. So I am putting everything in that recipe except for the vodka, because y'all know I don't do that. So we're going to see how this turns out. All the rest of the ingredients, I'm going to have them remain intact. Of course, if you go to the website and you want to try this, go ahead and make it the way that they say make it if you like, or you can alter it the way that I'm altering it. I always tell you all, don't be afraid to experiment with the recipes. Sorry, recipes, not recipes. But yeah, no to the white liquor. But I am going to be drinking some white liquor on this stream in 2025. And so at the end of this, I'm going to tell you all a little bit about how that came about, because it involves one of our Twitch family members. Hey, Big Stove, how you doing today? So yeah, I am going to make this. And I actually have some fresh herbs. I have some rosemary right there, organic rosemary, that I'm going to add as a bit of a garnish. And I think I'm going to go ahead and, you know, even though I got kind of that medicine taste, I think I'm going to go ahead and get us a go. So also I have some whiskey stones. And I don't think that I've ever talked to you all about whiskey stones, but I'm going to show those to you. But whiskey stones are something that you can buy, put in your freezer to remain cold. You can put them in your cocktails, and that way you're not melting ice to dilute your drink. And since we were doing Dr. Stoner's, I had to bring my whiskey stones because that's appropriate for this, right? So whiskey stones, they sell them like right now during the Christmas holidays. I'm going to just tell you, you can find all types of bar kits, you know, things with shakers and muddlers and glasses and all kinds of great stuff in it. And it's at a lower cost because, you know, of course, they're like gift sets that you can give to people. And I will be doing some giveaways on my holiday show. So, you can probably find some whiskey stones. They have them in various sizes. They'll have like larger ones. You can get really small ones. Doesn't really matter. But you just keep them in your freezer. Just keep them handy for when you want to utilize something in your drink, but you don't want your drink to get watered down. And then also, we're going to be smoking this cocktail. So that is something a little bit different that is not on the recipe that we decided we wanted to add because, I mean, we're talking about smoking wood. So since we're talking about smoking wood and we did that on Saturday and it's stoners and it's smoking, I mean, all of that just goes together, right? Stones, wood, smoking, all that. All of that goes together. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing with this cocktail. So I'm going to get everything ready and then I'm going to get the stones. I'm going to put those in a glass. I will not be putting those in the shaker. I'm going to I could put ice in the shaker, but everything is cold. So I'm actually going to do that. So I want to show you all, this is my little bag that my whiskey stones came in. Look at that. Isn't that cute? They were Crown Royal whiskey stones. So I'll show you what they look like. So you see that? That's what they look like. They just look like little squares. Hey, Jay Trey, you heard smoking and you came in, right? So this is what they look like, little squares. And I think it was like maybe 6 of these, perhaps? 9. Okay, it was 9 of them. So I'm actually going to put 4 in my glass. And again, you keep them in the freezer and they will keep your drink cold. So we're going to mix this drink. And as I said, all my ingredients are cold. So the first thing is 1 1/4 ounce of Dr. Stoner's Smoky Herb Whiskey. And I'm going to use my jigger. Let me put that to the side. I'm going to use my jigger to measure. So remember, the top of the jigger is approximately 1 ounce. And the bottom half of it, this is just a standard jigger, is about 1/2 ounce. So I'm going to eyeball it because, I could use my measuring cups, but why do that? Why do that? Hey, Cruz, happy 27 months. Thank you. I appreciate you. Woo. That gurgle is getting me. So again, I am eyeballing for my 1 and my 4th. Actually, I should drink my shot. All right, then it says 3 ounces of sweet and sour. So this is the sweet and sour that I'm using. This is called Zig Zang is the brand. But any brand of sweet and sour is perfectly fine. Dr. Stoner's was about $35 for the bottle. I think that this Zig Zang is maybe about $8 at the liquor store. But any sweet and sour mix, I don't really have a preference on sweet and sour mix. I'm going to just shake it up a little because this has been sitting on my shelf to kind of work with that sediment portion. So 3 ounces of this. And then it says 2 ounces of orange juice. Now, I am not a fan of orange juice, however, for this particular recipe, I decided to make it as it is asking me to make it, minus the vodka. So I got Tropicana with pulp free, because it's not Tropicana. That's wrong. It's Simply Orange. That's so wrong. It was not Tropicana. It is Simply Orange pulp free. Damn it. So it says 2 ounces of orange juice. Guess I had Tropicana on my brain. And I imagine you could use some other juice. Okay, you can use pineapple, pear, whatever you want, but I decided for once I was gonna semi follow the rules. Y'all know how I am about rules. Do really good with guidelines, but not so hot with rules. All right, so I'm gonna give this a shake. And then I am gonna pour this up over my whiskey stones. We're going to see what it tastes like. And I decided that I would use my rosemary as my garnish. Yep. So I'm going to taste it this way first. And then we're going to smoke it. Okay. So cheers, y'all. This is good. This is good. I really like it. On a scale from 1 to 5, I get a drink of 5. Okay. I can still taste kind of like all the herbs, but the orange juice and the sweet and sour mix cut that medicinal taste. I no longer taste that. So this is good. I still do taste the herbs though. It tastes, someone said, does it taste a little less herbal? Yes. A little bit less, but I still can taste the herbs enough, to make it like pleasant and sort of pleasing to the palate. But the sweet and sour kind of cuts the bitterness of orange juice. That's why I don't like orange juice, because it tastes bitter to me. But then the orange juice adds kind of just enough like sweetness to it. And then the rosemary the fresh rosemary actually adds something to it. So yeah, this is good. So now we're going to add some smoke to this. Okay. Definitely a 5. So let's see. Lot, you coming to assist with the smoke?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a smoking kit. I want to show this to you. This is what it looks like. And this was gifted to me from LaWanda Baskerville. So shout out LaWanda Baskerville. Thank you so much for giving me this. It has 2 glasses inside, a butane lighter, and then it has the actual smoker, and it has like 4 different types of wood. What type of wood do we have in there? In the smoke? No, in here. Or do we have any wood in there?
We took it out.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yes, we need to do a little preparation for that. But look at the top of it. Look how cute that is. And you see the little filter in. That's where you put the wood in the inside, and it looks like a barrel. So shout out to LaWanda. Thank you. Right. So yeah, we're looking for wood.
Okay, so we got pear, apple, walnut, oak, peach, and cherry.
Wow. Okay, let me show them that. I just want to show them the inside of this. With one of the glasses in it. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it. So that's the inside of the kit. It had 2 glasses in it, and look at all the different types of wood came in there. Look at that wood, y'all. Look at that wood. Morning wood, afternoon wood, evening wood, all the woods. Anyway. So, which one do you think we should use? Choose. What do you think would complement this herbal mixture? Afternoon delight wood. A veritable cornucopia of woods. Look at big stove. 2 a.m. wood, after hours wood, all the wood. Oh, okay, peach. Okay. You see how he just, because I went down the road of wood.
Focus.
Okay. So he decided on the peach. And so what I'm doing is taking the wood out of the container and putting it, there's a little filter in here. Am I supposed to fill it completely up?
Yes.
Okay. And you all can probably get a good deal on smoker kits right now because, like I said, it's the holidays. They have a lot of them on Amazon. I'm actually going to be giving...
That's good.
That's good? Okay. I'm actually going to be giving one away during my holiday show. I have a smoker kit that I'm going to be giving away during my holiday show. I have some other gifts that I'm going to be giving away. But this was peach. That's what I used. So I'm going to step aside because I'm not trying to, be caught on fire.
No, stay right there. You good.
Okay. That's what he said. So we got the butane lighter. Leave some wood on the pile. We got all the wood jokes.
Come on.
You ordered one for your brother-in-law? Yeah, you should get one for yourself. But then again, hold off. You might win it. Just saying.
There we go.
There we go. Woo! First of all, I can just already see the smoke in it.
Go ahead and
So, do you all see that? Look at that. Look at that smoke. That is most beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. So, what the smoke does is it definitely adds some flavor to your cocktail. So, if you go to a fancy restaurant or a bar, a lot of times they will offer smoked cocktails. And I'm just going to say, if you ever have the opportunity to get one, take advantage of it. Get it. Okay. Of course, you can always get a smoker. My original one I had, I got on a Black Friday sale a couple of years ago. I'm going to get my time right. A couple of years ago. Damn, I went months. Shit, I just messed that up. Anyway, a couple of years ago, I bought a smoker at $15. Okay. And then LaWanda gifted me with this one. Of course, it goes with my whole theme of brown whiskey woman in a barrel. So I absolutely love it. And I am very happy and pleased to say that very soon, like next week, Locke and I are going to be the proud joint owners of a box smoker. How about that, y'all?
Hell yeah.
And we are excited. I was so giddy. Because those things are like not cheap. And I stumbled into a place and saw one, immediately text him with a picture like, look what I found.
We was about to buy that thing full price.
We had already negotiated terms. Like, okay, we going to split it in half. This is what we going to do. So we're like super excited. But anyway, I am now going to see what this tastes like smoked. And look at that. Look at that smoke coming up off of it. Woo! I'm excited. Y'all, that shit is good. that is positively orgasmic. That is about as perfect can get. It made it even more gooder than it was before. And I told you I was a 5. So it's off the scales. It's off the charts. Damn. That is probably one of the best drinks that I have ever made.
Need a cigarette?
If I smoked, yes. I do not smoke cigarettes. But, woo, that is good. They have other recipes on the website. Check them out. But this one, scale from 1 to 5, I give it a 6. I give it a 6. It was, I do see what a little smoke can do because this elevated this drink, okay? As I said, a scale from 1 to 5, I gave it a 5 on its own once I mixed it with the sweet and sour and the orange juice. Very simple ingredients. But the smoke, y'all, it's like a 6. It's unreal. It's a 6. it's beautiful. Like, listen, Linda, listen, Lucas. If y'all roll up on me, in the ATL, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do this for you. Okay? I'm gonna have to do this for you because it's that good. And y'all know I'm really saying something here. So we used peach flavored wood. I'm thinking probably a different wood would give it a different flavor, but we did use the peach. That's what that looks like right there. And we smoked it and it was delicious. Now, I may make a virginal one that's without the herbal whiskey for lock. So it'll be with the sweet and sour and the orange juice. I think it would be really, really good even without the whiskey, but I'm going to say that herbal whiskey, it adds something. It really does. Wood does come in a lot of different flavors and colors, shapes, and sizes. And on that note, since we are talking about morning wood, I got a little song for y'all. Y'all like to hear it? Y'all like to hear it? Here it goes. So I hope, yes, girthiness, all of that. Girth is good. Girth is really good. Kurt said, I like sizes. Can we see that video? Can we hear a song about morning wood? The first one? Yep. I'm gonna be drinking this. Might make another one. Very good wood.
When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing that you see? It's your morning wood. Morning wood.
Well, hello, morning wood. Billy, were you playing with your morning wood? No. No need to be embarrassed, honey. Your dad has morning wood, too.
Look around your neighborhood, everybody has morning wood.
Hello, I'm Bruce Campbell, and I can't start my day without waxing my morning wood.
Morning Wood, from the makers of Slow Dance Chubby.
So, can I just say, the stuff that's out there on the internet, right? Because, you know what I Googled? Fuck said, Clock, you made this.
That was actually, it was on broadcast television.
Right. It was. I was going to say, give them the background on that. I found this. All I did was Google morning wood. And this is what came up. But
absolutely,
yeah, Miss Yvonne.
yes.
Yeah, Robot Chicken.
Robot Chicken.
Exactly.
Shout out to Atlanta's own Adult Swim.
Yeah. Hey, Diz, he said, "What in the morning wood is this?" Do we need to play the song one more time? Y'all wanna roll tape on that one more time? Diz just came in here. Robot Chicken is hilarious. I never heard this song though on Robot Chicken. I have to say I missed this. So yeah, let's hear it again.
When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing that you see? It's your morning wood. Morning wood.
Well, hello, morning wood. Billy, were you playing with your morning wood? No. No need to be embarrassed, honey. Your dad has morning wood, too.
Look around your neighborhood, everybody has morning wood.
Hello, I'm Bruce Campbell, and I can't start my day without waxing my morning wood.
Morning Wood, from the makers of Slow Dance Chubby.
Okay, Cruz, why are you disappointed? Because Cruz said she is disappointed. Cruz, why are you disappointed? Were you disappointed at the size of his morning wood? Is that what you're saying? I mean, do you care to clarify and share with the class what you meant?
I was just mad at the concentration he had when he was waxing his wood originally. When Billy was waxing his wood earlier, he had concentration.
Jay Trey says the googly eyes that got me messed up. Not waxing it though. Diz, I made a drink called Dr. Doctor. It was actually made with this Dr. Stoner's herbed whiskey. That's what I made it with. Sweet and sour mix and orange juice. Those were the ingredients. Ollie said you use a log versus a plank. So, hey, Tank, happy 17 months. Welcome in. So, since we're talking about morning wood, ladies, gentlemen, Wanda said the wood was cross-eyed. One of us had a mustache. It did. Let me just start with the ladies, right? Like, are y'all fans of morning wood? I mean, is morning wood more gooder? Is it better? What y'all think about it? What's your thoughts? Is it better? Is morning wood better? Lakita said yes, indeed. Like right off the bat, she was like the first person to answer. Miss Yvonne said yes. I might need another drink. Clearly. Natty said yes. Any wood. Start the day off right. Yes. Okay. Gentlemen in the chat, what do you all think? So all the ladies say yes, indeed. Yes. Full attention. Yes. Yeah. Linda said not with morning breath, but yes. Okay. So fellas, we got some fellas in here. Tank is in here. Some other folks, Folklore was in here. What do y'all think? Locke, speak for the men folks, if you care to. Voice of God. Big Stove said keep a mitt nearby. London, right? Don't be shy, guys.
So what's the question?
The question is, what do you think about morning wood? What do you think about Tank talking about you looking in his fridge for deviled eggs. I told you if I could mail them to you, I would. So yeah. Okay, so Big Stove, you did. Thank you. What do y'all think about morning wood? Is it like a good thing to go ahead and go for it first thing in the morning? Is it different, men? Is it different than the wood later on in the day?
I mean, it's the best way to start the day off, right?
Best way to start the day off. Is it different though? Like, is it more erect? Is it harder? I mean, I'm asking, these things because I don't know.
Natty,
I mean, for you, I'm saying
Natty,
as a man.
Really, Natty? Really?
Morning wood, it works. Eureka. That has to be a good day. Okay. The best part of waking up is morning wood in your, wherever. Yeah. Fellas, is it different? Because now I'm going to tell you, medically, I did read that it is different. I did read it was different. So salute. Is it? I mean, y'all tell me yes or no. I'm waiting on like a yes or no. So, yeah. Okay, wake me up with a good poke. Hey, Grafton. You heard it. Grafton, you are right on time. I love it. Okay. Are y'all going to tell me if it's different or not?
It is different.
Thank you. That's what I want to know. I mean, I did read that medically it is. It's a different kind of heart. That's what I read. So I mean, I'm asking you all firsthand. I don't know these things, right? Now I'm gonna say, as a woman, do I enjoy the morning wood? Yep, I do. I will take it. I think it's different?
Don't take it. Just enjoy it.
I mean, when I say I'll take it, I will take it. I will enjoy it. I will stroke it. I will do all the things that need to happen to get the morning wood going. Okay, I will do that. I will definitely do that. So yeah, I want to say all the guys turn their lights off. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not like y'all will just be like, okay, whenever we can do it, we can do it. But I mean, I'm just wondering, is like morning preferable? It's cold, start that fire. Now, like, I'm going to tell you, I'm not a morning person, but I'll wake up for that. I will. I'm a late night person, but I'll wake up for that. I mean, anytime. I'll wake up for that. Y'all, this is good. I think I'm going to have to make another one. Natty said better than coffee. Locke is scribbling notes. First time chatter. Hey, Miss Misha, how you doing? You like mornings? All the women are with it. right? Simon said Twitter with the knobs and and it will wake up. Yeah. I'm facts. I'm with you. Like seriously, like I said, I am not a morning person at all. But if you poke me, with that, I will be like, good morning. I'm ready. I'm always ready. But anyway. So all of the women say yes, and the guys, it appears that you're saying yes too. So if I can ask guys, how is it different? Is it better? Like, is it harder? Is it more alert? Because it's had sleep time to marinate. Okay, so Grafton said it depends on whether the man is a morning or night person, the wood is stronger, whatever time he has the most energy. Okay, good point.
And I'm a morning person.
Okay, so you're a morning person, so definitely morning wood for Lot. Chris said, as Mary said, good morning, gorgeous. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense to me. That makes sense that whenever he's most energetic. Yeah, evening is like, that's my time to shine. Like afternoon, evening is, but like I said, I will wake up for that for sure. I don't think that women have anything equivalent to morning wood. Holly says she's going to start greeting all of you men differently in the mornings. Hey, classics, how you doing? Welcome in. Someone said, "Bless your ministry."
So now, some good morning texts may be received differently.
I know they might be received very differently. So I love it. I love you, Holly. I love y'all. Like, I absolutely love y'all. I think I'm gonna have to make another drink because this was excellent. This was so good. I might have to have Lot come back out here and smoke me another one. It was so damn good. But anyway, so, okay, Grafton, not a morning person. Okay, but you do. I'll do it, but it be so lackluster. Grafton, I love you. I love you. I get it, Grafton. I mean, I'm going to admit that, like, early in the morning, like I'm gonna be a little bit lazier. Like I'm gonna admit that I'm not gonna be like as willing to, like do my little yoga stretches and kind of like, get my leg like in the right place and all of that stuff. I mean, but I will wake up though. Hey, Red Robinson. Yeah, I admit that I'm not going to be like, it's not just going to be full on Lisa early in the morning. Now, as the day wears on, improvements will happen. I promise. Absolutely promise. So, yeah. But it's good to know that we're on one accord though, that the men and the women, we both appreciate the morning wood. So that's a good thing.
And sometimes we can do it in an accord too.
We can. I mean, it's small, but it can be done. So, yeah, I've done it in lots of cars. But anyway, the accord will work. Hey, Crazy Berry Town, just as long as you can just like get your, yeah. Okay, Ebony said, I'm not a morning person, but bring on the wood. Yeah, that part. Yep, that part. So, I thought that since we were talking about wood and smoking. Hey, DJ Tree. Tree, actually, lately. Yeah. I'm just going to say yeah, because this is the road that we seem to go down. We're either all up in our feels or we talking about sex. And sometimes we all up in our feels and sex is the topic that's got us all up in our feels.
Really real with the raid.
So, hey, Rail, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you so much. Hey, Tab, how you doing? I appreciate y'all coming on in. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in. Tree, thank you for coming in and joining us today. Hey, Kelly Vision, how you doing? Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. So y'all just came in here. We are talking about morning wood. Hey, Soul Food Diva. We're talking about morning wood. We have smoked a drink. we're talking about Stoners, because I made a drink with herbal whiskey called Dr. Stoners Herb Whiskey. It contains no cannabis, no THC, but this is what the bottle looks like right here. It is an infused whiskey with about maybe 24 different herbs. Hold on. Let me get it right. There we go. 42.0% alcohol if you catch the reference on the 420. And Holly said if you drink enough, there will be no morning or nighttime wood. This does not contain cannabis, though. But Dr. Stoner is a real person. That is his real name. He was a dentist for 30 years, and then he switched to distilling. They make vodka, rum, whiskey, and some ready-to-drinks. RTDs or RTS, ready to serve or ready to drink is the acronym for that. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. And I made a drink called Dr. Doctor. It is with the smoky herb whiskey, sweet and sour. This is the sweet and sour that I use. Zing Zang, sweet and sour, and orange juice. So 3 really simple ingredients. It also calls for vodka, but I did not add the vodka because I don't really do that, but I will be doing that, trying something new very shortly in the new year. So I'm going to make another one because it was really, really good. And then we smoked it. I tried it plain and then we smoked it. Lot came out here and we used the smoker. So for those of you that just walked in, you will be able to see us do that and see us use the smoker. So I am going to do that. But before I get into that, Grafton is in the building and I want to give a shout out to Grafton. Yeah, K-Lock has been part of this Morning Wood conversation, as the other men have been as well. But the women mainly have been sounding off on the whole Morning Wood. So I asked, who's down with the Morning Wood? All the women said they with it. The men said they with it too. They said it's a different kind of heart. It's a different kind of wood that's going on in the morning. Grafton did point out it depends on energy levels for the man, because he said in the morning he's not a morning person. So his wood a little lackluster in the morning. But, as the day went, that's what he said. Listen, I didn't make that shit up. Scroll up. It's in the chat. Hey, Rail. He said that. Okay. He did say that. So Pete Teak, I love that folklore. That's on point. Hey, New Eureka Mommy, how you doing? So I am going to remake the drink. But before I get into that, because Grafton is here, I want to give Grafton a really special shout out. So Grafton was here in Atlanta about a week ago. If my timeline is off, Grafton, tell me, because time is tricky for me. I don't know what's wrong with me. Hey, Shonuff, how you doing? But anyway, he was here in Atlanta, and Grafton has 2 weeks ago. Grafton has a little side hustle going on, and y'all, we need to support him. So this is his side hustle. So look at this. This is a vodka. It is called City Nights Vodka. Beautiful bottle. This is one of the flavors. They have several flavors, but this is vodka made from hemp seeds. So it falls in with our whole herbs, spices stuff, right? And this is actually delicious. This is one of the best vodkas that I have ever tasted. And you all know that I am not a drinker of the clears, but Grafton was at one of the liquor stores here in the Atlanta area. I actually went to the liquor stores, one that I frequent. He and his partner were there doing tastings. Of course, Grafton was like, come on over, sis, have a taste. It was delicious. And this is the thing. So Grafton put it in the chat. The flavors are ginger, honey apple, pineapple, lemonade. And Grafton, please drop the website. And forgive me, I think I put it in my Stream Elements. It is going through Stream Elements, but please drop it so that people can see it like immediately. But it's made from hemp seeds. And Grafton and his partner are actually going to come on my show next year. And the 3 of us are going to sit down and we're going to talk about this in depth. We are going to craft some cocktails. I'm going to be using the vodka, but I'm also going to be making it, substituting my brown with it. But this is the first vodka that I ever tasted in my entire life that did not give me a headache afterwards. That's my issue with vodka. That's one of the reasons why I stopped drinking the clears. Gin made me sin and made me sick. Generally, vodka would give me a really bad headache and kind of that hungover feeling. Tequila and I just never agreed with each other. So that kind of like, I was like, okay, that's it for the clears. I mean, they do have white rum, but I just didn't even bother with it. And so I went brown. But they have great flavors. This is, basically one of his side hustle babies. If they have it in your area, please buy a bottle and support Grafton and his partner, Amanda. Okay. But they will be on the show and we're going to be talking about this. I just think that it's wonderful. First of all, we have so many talented people here on Twitch that do all sorts of things. So we got to support each other. That is fantastic. I mean, we've got to do that for each other. Grafton said it can be shipped anywhere in the U.S., but it is only available in stores in a few spots in Atlanta and California, and they're working on expansion. This is the website. City Nights. So Locke had to go in there and say he was actually 21. But look at that skyline picture. That's also on the bottle. And you can see they have won many awards. And it says City Nights, where there's always a vibe. They have meet and greet events, different places. Again, they had one just recently in Georgia, but you can go to the website, see the upcoming events. Please support. Okay, because again, if we do not support each other, so this is a woman-owned, Black-owned business. Okay, if we don't support each other, nobody will. All right, we've got to do that. And you have choices in your alcohol and what you can buy. Buy this. This is top quality product. When I met Grafton at the store, I actually talked to some people that were going down the whiskey aisle. And y'all know how I am about my whiskey. And I was like, you need to step over here and taste this vodka. This is delicious. I know you're a brown drinker. So am I. Come over here. I think I might have helped him sell a bottle or two. I'm not sure. I hope I did. But it was a great promotion. I am not cracking this bottle until he comes on the show with me. I'm going to crack it then. But this was my favorite flavor to taste. So made from hemp seeds. Okay, so there is Black Girl Magic on 100. Yeah, business partner is a visionary. And I got a chance to have a conversation with her, Amanda. She was very, very personable, very knowledgeable. I asked her some questions about the distillation process, everything. I mean, it was really great. So I'm really looking forward to having them on the show. That will be in 2025. I have a lot of great ideas and guests lined up for 2025. So it's going to be fantastic. But guess what? The Brown Whiskey Woman is going to be talking about and drinking some vodka on the stream. So there we go. So y'all put some hearts and claps in the chat for Grafton doing the damn thing. And Grafton, please drop the website one more time. Again, it's going through Stream Elements. You can reach out to him direct. You can always reach out to me. But if you have the opportunity to purchase it, please do so. And he said it could be shipped just about anywhere. Okay. So make sure you follow up with him on that. So we in here, we talking about hemp and herbs and spices and all that good stuff. So like, what type of stream would this be if we do not discuss the herb of many people's choice? Marijuana, right? So I will tell you all, I am pro legalization across the board. Of course, a lot of states have legalized. I don't know when it's going to happen in Georgia because we're in the Bible Belt, have no clue at all when it's going to happen. But I am very hopeful that it will happen at some point. But I know lots of places have dispensaries. And the thing is that marijuana has a lot of benefits health-wise. And I really feel like a part of the reason why it's kind of been kept away from us or sort of hidden away for so long is because of those health benefits. And nobody really wants to talk about that. But, a lot of natural products have benefits. So one thing I thought would be really fun for us to do before I get into some of those medical benefits and mix up my drink is for us to have a little fun discussion about what are some of your favorite names for marijuana? What are your favorite nicknames? So we have a discussion slide that we're going to put up. And I want y'all to be thinking about that. And I'm going to be over here assembling all the stuff for another drink. Okay? So let's do that. So what is your favorite slang for marijuana? Please drop it in the chat.
You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for kettle one, I don't settle for goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunson loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything, everything. It's time for let's go. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they'll be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Okay, so I'm reading some of these. Hey, Def Jam 21, Chiba y'all. saw that first off. Mary Jane, Bud, Chronic, Skunk, MJ. I want to sip my medicine for my glaucoma. Reefer, Loud, Dank, smoking that. It's always gonna be ganja, right? Okay. Older people call it pot. Is it Dro? Is that Dro? I never heard Dro. Okay, that's a new one for me.
Reefer.
Reefer, yeah. Crumbling herb.
Hey, shout out to Good Times.
Yeah. Weed, that was mine. Weed. That good shit. Mary Jane, Sticky Icky. We got Reefer again. What else? What else we got?
The devil's lettuce.
Herb. Yeah. Hubby calls it ooh wee. A lot of ooh wee, that shit. Hippie lettuce, herbal essence. Yeah, weed is the one for me. Yeah. Okay. Ganja.
Reggie. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all came with trees. Y'all got some good ones. Y'all came up with some really good ones. Yeah. And it's so many more that they come out with. And like my son is always telling me about some specific strain or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. That Bob Marley. Like, he's like, yeah, and then they have this, and this is what this does, and such and such and such. And I'm like, okay. All right. That was very educational, and thank you. So, regular weed, right? So what I've done over here is I have remade the drink. So again, basic ingredients here. So I made a virginal version of it, or a mocktail for Locke. So his had the sweet and sour, the orange juice. We put the whiskey stones in the bottom of it. I put a little rosemary on top. I think he might have some crumbled up rosemary in there. Sorry about that lot. But anyway, and then of course in mine, I added the Dr. Stoner's Smoky Herb Whiskey. So that's what I have in this shaker. I made another one of it. I'll tell you something, like we're talking about weed. That skunk, my God, I can't stand it. Like when people smoke that, I'm like, why do you smoke that? Because you smell just like a skunk. That gotta be some good shit. I've never smoked it before. I don't know. That gotta be some really good shit that you gonna smoke it and then smell like a skunk afterwards. But anyway, that's just me. So these were the ingredients. Again, I put mine in a cocktail shaker, and then we are going to smoke it. We put some more wood in here. I used the peach wood. That was the flavor that I used in the smoker. So I'm going to shake this up, and Locke is going to come out here, and we're going to do this thing again. I'm going to pour mine up. Oof, it's leaking bad.
Making a mess.
Yep. But I'm cleaning it up. So Miss Yvonne says, set it on fire. Fire Marshal Locke. That's what Solomon said. So you all can see that smoke coming right down there. Look at that. Looks good. So this is giving the whole cocktail a whole different flavor. So now we're going to smoke mine. And again, the smokers.
No, move it. Move it.
The smokers vary in price. Can't wait till we use this box smoker, because that's going to be phenomenal to see that. But that is mine. So, Locke, you can taste yours and Tell the peoples what you think. But you can see the smoke going down there in the glass. And look at that. Look at that. Cheers. Woof. Absolutely delicious. Man. Thank you again, Lawanda.
And of course, I get one couple of
The rosemary.
right?
I'm sorry. I tried to break it off so that the stems wouldn't fall off of it. That was what we use. We use fresh rosemary as a garnish, and I did, but I didn't do a good job.
Stems and seeds.
That's right. And you know, no stress, no stems, no seeds, no sticks, right? When life goes well. How do we let it sit? That was probably less than a minute, right?
Yeah.
Less than a minute, you know, because you saw kind of the smoke rising in it, Grafton, but it doesn't take long for the smoke to kind of infuse. And I guess it just depends on your personal preference, but that was less than a minute. I would say that was probably 45 seconds. Just that's my guess. And you can see mine still has some smoke kind of on the top of it rising. But eventually it'll settle down. And again, we use the whiskey stones. So this is what the whiskey stones look like. You keep these in your freezer and you put these in your drink because unlike ice, they're not going to melt. They won't dilute your drink. So they're wonderful for that. So again, 3 simple ingredients if you want to make a virginal version of it or a mocktail. It's just the orange juice and the sweet and sour. Could add some other things. I also thought about this might taste really good with cranberry juice or pineapple juice or cherry, pomegranate, something that has some tartness to it. I think it would be equally as good with that. So the recipe is called Dr. Doctor. The reason why I didn't put that in Stream Elements is because I decided today that I was going to make this drink. I was actually going to make something else completely. I was going to use this, but I was going to use the Dr. Stoner's, but I was going to make another drink, kind of my own concoction. And then I said, let me go to the website and see what kind of mixology they have on the website for me. And I decided to make this. And so this is really good.
And Lisa,
yes,
the mocktail is amazing.
Okay, so you heard it from the teetotaler. He said the mocktail is also amazing. So sweet and sour, orange juice, and smoked little garnish of rosemary.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. So there we go.
I see why Lisa had a moment after drinking that.
And remember, mine had whiskey in it, y'all.
Yeah, Lisa needed a moment after she had hers.
Man, honestly, I put this in I've made a lot of drinks on this show. You all know this. I will put this in the top 5.
Maybe the top 3.
Yeah, I'll put it in the top 5.
Because in the year and change you've been down here, I've never seen you react like that.
Yeah, this is excellent. I mean, it's perfectly balanced. It really is.
I've never seen you react like the way you just did.
And that's the thing. Like they call cocktails that have, proper balance and ratio, they call them perfects. This is perfect. This is definitely a perfect. And the thing is, it does not have a balanced ratio of everything in it, but it is a perfect tasting cocktail. But there you go, y'all. Dr. Stoner's. Check him out. 19 herbs, 4 charred herbs for the whiskey. They have rum, they have vodka, they have the ready to drink cocktails, they have 3 tequilas. Check them out. Okay, so yeah. Well, the scale is from 1 to 5, Thomas. So yeah, if I say this is a 6, that's off the scale.
Right,
you're right.
Exactly.
You're right, Thomas.
Right, which is her point. I mean,
haven't.
you've never had a reaction.
I haven't. This is really, really good. So yeah, London requested that when she is on the show again to make that for her, I will definitely do that.
I wants to feel it too.
You want to feel it too. And speaking of which, right? Speaking of which, let me give you all a little bit of information. London is coming back to the show. So I am going to have another Mixed Drinks, Mixed Emotions show coming up on Saturday, the 14th at 7 p.m. right here. London is going to be in studio with me, and I will make this for you, London, when you come. That is my promise to you. I'll remind you all again at the end. But since we're talking about drinking and smoking and all that good stuff, I got a video for you all that I thought you might enjoy of some older ladies that are trying marijuana for the very first time. And you get a chance to see their real reactions. So let's take a look at that.
Race-matic. What? BB2. What up, Jen Rowe? Jenny. We're gonna let y'all know how these verbal.
And you've never smoked marijuana before?
No, I've never smoked marijuana.
Is there a reason why you haven't?
I was too busy raising children.
I was a suburban housewife, and we had our cigarettes and our cocktails, and we were happy.
No, I've never smoked marijuana before.
It's happening. Let's bring it out there and let them just handle it.
Oh, I have nerves. All of a sudden, I have butterflies.
Yipes. Feel like I'm at
We don't know what to do with that.
Are you comfortable, or do you want me to light it?
Okay, let's.
I mean, and then you would just inhale from the top.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
it's gonna drag smoke into here.
Here we go. Stand by one.
So yeah, you can gently you can stop lighting it. You can let go of the lighter.
Now take a breath. Oh, maybe not.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Come on, make sure your head's on.
You need more.
I need more.
Oh, you need more.
And you don't.
Put your whole face over that. Yes, there. Do it like you mean it. She meant it.
It's
Here,
your
I meant
turn.
it. Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn. Okay, burning.
Mm-hmm.
My lungs.
Cool. Well,
I think it was easier than I
Nothing's
thought.
better than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it
Except
was
now it's
better
burning,
to do
burning.
the bong and not the cigarette,
Cigarette.
the joint, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, I can feel some tingle in my brain. Can
I feel
you?
like I'm smiling.
Yeah.
You've played this before.
I've played this before.
Oh, I didn't know you could use all your hands.
No, you can't.
Oh, you can't? Well, don't tell me that.
inhale through the straw.
Well, I won't tell you what was going through my mind.
What was going on through your
I
mind?
thought it was a dildo, but I've never seen anything on the end of it like this. So it's nothing.
Yeah, feels like nothing.
Oh,
Another vape
this
right
could be
there.
dangerously fun. No,
What-
just
I was
do it.
watching the light there.
Oh, forget
Yes,
the
if it's
light.
green, you can go. Green
Go.
means go.
All right.
That straw thing, like, you want to swallow. Jesus, sweet mother.
She got actual smoke.
Okay, in the new Disney Channel movie, Hannah Montana struggles with what for the first time? Christopher Walken or a bleached asshole?
I go for this. Which was it?
The bleached asshole.
Oh, thank you. I could go iron now for days. I love to iron.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
You're kind of
Welcome
weird.
to my house.
Oh, coming to Broadway this season, Blank the Musical. Okay, so it'd be the South or queefing? What's queefing?
Queffing?
Queffing? No, there's no R.
Queffing?
Queffing? Anybody know what queffing is?
Queefing. Yeah, anybody know what that really is?
It's a very modern word.
Is it, are there other Is there more terminology that we'd probably know?
We're all friends now, so I'm just telling you.
Oh, okay.
Fooling around a lot.
Aha.
That's what it's about.
Oh, then let's do that one.
All right.
Coming to Broadway this season, Pussy Farts, the musical. When I do it, I really feel like the muscles here in my neck seem not as tight. And I see a lot of benefits for it. But, yeah.
I totally lost track of what you were talking about.
I know. And then sometimes when we're up here, we just get so like, what? What were you saying?
I'm feeling like I really don't care if I understand even.
She's so cute.
And so a little bit of tea, I think, kicked it up a notch.
Are you sure
The
that
tea.
was tea? What do I
Okay, so go ahead and tell us
How I feel.
tell a story, and we'll.
I think I really inhaled a lot.
Oh, you did?
But I do not feel as high as they look to me. I don't feel to me as high as they look to me.
Oh, brother. Oh,
Just
God,
like
let's write that one down.
Just like being drunk, isn't it?
Yeah, I would do it again if I can get this bag of chips open. Yeah.
So, y'all all know what queefing is, right? You knew before they put the definition up there, right?
The aha.
Right. And then the look, they all had the London stare, right? Like when they said the definition, they were all like, oh my God. Y'all, if you don't know about the London stare, go back and watch the replay, okay, when London was on here, and you know the London stare is applicable in so many situations. I love them. Like, I absolutely love the video. And then the woman was like, I really don't even care what you're talking about anymore. Right. So, I mean, I don't know how y'all are. Like, if you smoke, don't smoke, whatever. But if you do and you get high, like, are you that person that's like, I just don't really even care what the hell y'all are saying? I mean, I don't even have to be high to think that. I mean, I'm not going to lie, because sometimes I just don't care. But anyway, yeah. So I thought that I would leave you all with some facts. You know, I'm about edutainment here, education and entertainment. So first of all, I found out that at Johnson & Wales University in Providence, Rhode Island, you can get a degree in cannabis entrepreneurship. A degree, right? Cannabis is made up of 120 components. CBD and THC are the most well known. And THC is the one that's responsible for the high feeling. And a lot of times THC is what is in gummies also. So these are some of the benefits of cannabis: lowering blood pressure, reducing inflammation, useful in preventing relapse in drug and alcohol addiction, anxiety disorders, GI disorders, preventing seizures, and fighting cancer. It alleviates the effects of chemotherapy, and it also can prevent cell growth in some types of cancer. Now, of course, we know nothing is all applicable to anyone because it does depend on the individual. Some people respond very well, some people not as well. Funklor said it increases wood production. I don't know. Psalmist said it is God's herb. Miss Yvonne said selling cannabis. She said that. I did not. But yeah, those are that's just 7 of the benefits of cannabis. So again, you know, we know that things are changing here in the United States, and it is legal in some places. And of course, hopefully we will get to the point where it is legal across the entire United States. You know, I'm looking forward to the day because it definitely has a lot of benefits. And it is something that, can be added to our arsenal of natural things that we can utilize to work on our wellness. So, yeah. So Cruz said, will it help her to lose weight? Because I'm inflamed. Cruz, I don't know. And if you eat like 12 bags of Doritos, like that lady in the video, then I would say, no, it's not going to help you lose weight. Just saying, I just want to inform you of that. So, yeah. London said it could be beneficial for good sex too, or so I've heard. I have heard some people say it really heightens sensations for them. If they smoke a little weed, beforehand, it can do that. So again, I think it just depends on the individual, in terms of how it affects you. Of course, I also know it can be great depending on the strain for a sleep aid, for pain reduction. There are a lot of uses for it. And so again, I am a proponent for it becoming legalized across the United States. So Folklore said, it helps when wifey smoked that wood. Okay. Miss Yvonne said, I heard of weed sex. Yeah. Me too. I heard of weed sex too. Salma said it helps with insomnia. Yeah, definitely helps with stress. J Trey said, that's why I don't have snacks here, because J Trey does live in a place where it is legalized. So she's like, that's why I don't have it. And again, to each his own. For some people it's, alcohol. Some people, it's marijuana, whatever it is. And then for some people it's something else altogether. Maybe it's the morning wood. Maybe it's sex. But whatever it is that you utilize as your sedative or your stress reliever, I encourage you to indulge. But be responsible, have limits, know what your personal limits are. I always say that about the alcohol and the drinking, because nobody likes a horrible, awful, loud, obnoxious drunk. Okay? It ain't cute. So know what your limits are. So I am going to say that. So to tell you all some things that I have coming up, because we are going to raid out of here, and we're actually going to go see Ebony ATL, who is on the Block Party Raid Train, which Block was on earlier today at 4 o'clock, and that's sponsored by our friend across the pond, Tall Man Brian B. But there will be no show next Thursday, 12/12. Okay, do I have the right date? Is that 12/12? Okay. There will be no show, but there will be a Mixed Drinks, Mixed Emotions on 12/14. London Michelle will be back in the studio with me. I will be smoking this drink for her. I promise. And I will be back on 12/19, which is the following Thursday, for my holiday show. It will be the last time that I see you all on stream in this year. I will see you all in 2025. My whiteboard is full of ideas for 2025 guests. I already told you all one teaser with the vodka, with Grafton and his partner Amanda coming on stream. That's going to be fantastic. Also, I have some other musical ideas that I'm going to be bringing in. So I have a lot of great ideas. Of course, Locke and I are going to work on some things. So you might see the morning wood again. I'll just say that. We'll just put that out there. We got to refine that and really work on that. But that's coming. And then he turns off the lights on me. Listen, look it. Don't do me like that, Ethan. Okay? Don't do me like that.
I got you, Lucy.
But I will be back on 12/19 for my holiday show. Also, on the 21st, last year I did Country Christmas, sponsored by Brown Whiskey Woman. This year I'm doing a all rock raid train called Jingle Bell Rock, and it is dedicated to my lovely friend, fellow mod, and wonderful all-around person, Holly Rock. Holly did not know that until right now in this minute. But Holly, if you're lurking still, that is dedicated to you. That's going down on Saturday the 21st. There will be a flyer posted really soon. But if you like rock, all rock raid train. Also, I want to give a shout out to Coloring Outside the Lines, which was this past Saturday. That was also a Brown Whiskey Woman production, but K-Lock, Guzzle, Champ Lifestyles, D-Man, DJ Vansdale, they were all on that lineup, and it was absolutely fantastic. So Coloring Outside the Lines was my very first Rate Train, but it was the 5th edition of it. And it's about unique music for unique music listeners. The DJs get the opportunity to play things that they don't normally play. So you as the listener are hearing things that you don't normally hear. And all of them brought it.
And thank you for having us on there.
Every one of them brought it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of it. So I love you too, Holly. That's why I really wanted to do that and dedicate that to you. Because Holly is our resident rocker, man. So yeah, that's what we're doing this Christmas. We did country last year, so we're going to do Jingle Bell Rock, all rock this year. So I want to tell you all thank you. Always, I love you. I appreciate you. I never take your time or energy for granted. You can be anywhere and you choose to come and, talk shit and be 8th graders with me for 2 hours. I am very, very grateful. Again, I want to give a shout out to Lioness Nala for sparking this whole idea on the herb whiskey. I really, really appreciate that so much. And go back and watch that VOD of Morningwood, y'all. Go watch that because that was a hell of a show. And shout out to Mimi Berry London for putting that together because it was really all about checking in on your friends, your mental health, your emotional health. Please check in on your people, especially your strong ones. Because oftentimes the strong ones are so busy trying to hold everybody up. Nobody is checking in on them. And when I say check in, and I'm going to say this because this is something that my friend K-Lock does. He always says, how are you feeling? He doesn't say, how are you or how you doing today or whatever. He just always says, how are you feeling? Which to me gives me a little pause and it helps me to dig a little bit deeper of like tapping into my emotions. How am I feeling? And that's something that he does. And I know he does it for people that he cares about. So I say thank you so much for that. But make sure you're checking on your people. Send them a text. Give them a call. Something. Find out how are they feeling? What are they doing? How's everything going? And then be willing to lend that ear. Okay? So again, I just want to say that I love y'all. I wish you no stress, no seeds. No stems, no sticks. And that's from Still by Dr. Dre. Okay, in case you didn't know. So I will see you all on the 19th. Have a wonderful...
On the 14th.
Sorry, I'll see you on the 14th. He's right. I will see you on the 14th for Mixed Drinks, Mixed Emotions. That's going to be a really fun show. Cruz is going to be on there too, y'all. So I'm going to have both my mods, and I'm actually going to have 2 guest mods.
Lord help us.
So shout out to my guest mods, Brown Eyes and Natty Nat. They are going to be guest mods in that stream. So I'm really looking forward to that. They both agreed to that on today. So Cruz is going to be on there. So if y'all ain't never seen Cruz live, personal, up close in action, get ready.
Be warned.
Be warned, okay? And hopefully, I'm working on my fellas and I don't want to get out of the way because I'm waiting on them to commit to me and tell me, yeah, they're going to be on. But I just say some of the people in the chat might be remotely on the screen.
You know most of us got commitment issues.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. So, yes. Yeah, I am really looking forward to that. So we are going to raid over to Ebony ATL, our sisterin, right? And y'all, I rate that a 6. I rate the whiskey 4.5 on its own, but mixed up in that drink.
4.6?
No. Maybe, yeah. Maybe it's a 4.6 ejaculation, right? So anyway, again, if y'all are out and about and you just want to drop that 4.6 randomly, we know, right? It's a joke between us. We know what that means. So if you want to be healthy, 4.6 to 7 ejaculations. Remember that, fellas. Don't forget to tap the morning wood, ladies. Men, don't forget to get a morning wood. All that. Someone said 2.3, 0.3, 0.4, never made it. Someone said, yeah, it had me wiggling from the gurgle, because that gurgle, y'all, I should have known, because that gurgle was, woo, that was just downright sexy. So, yeah, you're right. I should have known. Yeah, we still trying to figure it out. I don't know. Again, a really smart person, Blue Majesty, was in the chat, and she said it probably was based on a number of people surveyed. I get it, but don't ruin our fun.
We don't need all that doctorate talk.
We don't need all that. We don't need all that. We just going to go with the 4.6 and we can't figure out what it is, okay? 4.6 skeets. So, yeah, just randomly drop that in the chat someplace that you see me. Again, love y'all. We about to raid out of here, and I will see you all on the 19th. Okay, for the holiday show. I might have on a bra or a wig, or who knows? Who knows? Who knows what I'll be doing? I mean, but I'll be doing something or other, and we will have some holiday drinks, and we're going to have a good time. And I'll be giving away some prizes, too. So I'll see you on that day, and then I'll see you on the 14th for Mixed Drinks, Mixed Emotions with London Michelle right here. So let's raid out. Let's get out of here and go see Ebony ATL. So yeah, the 14th is going to be fun. That's going to be some real shenanigans on the 14th. So y'all know what kind of stuff we talk about. We might be talking about morning wood again. I don't know what we're going to be talking about. I think we've already talked about the Cheesecake Factory thing. We don't need to talk about that no more. So yeah, it's going to be a party.
Please let us not go back down that road.
No, we don't need to go back down that road. We need some new stuff. So yeah, I love y'all. So yeah, we gonna get up out of here, and don't forget, get you some whiskey stones. That might be one of the prizes. Maybe I should make a set of those.
That'll be a good prize.
That would be a good prize. They're gonna be all whiskey related prizes. Okay, but I am gonna give some stuff out. So that's gonna be fun. So yeah, and last but not least, Hercules. Anyway.
My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby. I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can.